right, welcome everybody. If you, I got caught you by surprise. Welcome to Streetlight Record Comedy Show. Did you guys? Yeah, woo! You guys are now a part of the show. Welcome. Okay. Who was here for it? Hell yeah. Okay, if you didn't know, this is part of the Santa Cruz Comedy Festival. It will be going on all weekend, so please check out the other shows. But right now you're here, so check this out. My name is Gnocchi. I'll be your host for the show. Are we all excited now? Are we all on the same comedy page? Yeah. Hell yeah. All right. Okay. There you go. My name is Gnocchi. I lived in Santa Cruz for 3 years actually, and I learned Santa Cruz is like every other town in California, except the tweakers have compost bins. It's a very environmental town. Yeah, dude. The whole time I lived in Santa Cruz, I was single, which is a very bad combination. I don't know. It's a very annoying combination. I don't know if you guys have been here, but the street harvest in Santa Cruz is not very bountiful. Ma'am, do you agree? Would you agree? All you find is homeless dudes and lying ass surfers. And I'm a woman of principle. I can't fuck a surfer. So I'll be at the red lights, checking out the homeless dudes. Like, oh my god, what an intense stare. It'd be the meth gays, whatever. Recently, I was talking to somebody I was talking to a man who said, I am under the impression that women only remember the current dick they're with and none of the past ones. And I was like, I'm under the impression the woman you were talking to was being very nice to you. Because also when he said they don't remember their past dicks, I was like, I remember them all of them. I have 1,000 dick stare, everybody. Streetlight Records. 1,000 dick stare. You don't know the things that I've seen in Santa Cruz. Do you know how many unwanted feet I've seen just bare on the street? I probably saw like 5 right now. 5, not 6. There was a guy with 1 foot. But yeah, the most annoying thing about dating in Santa Cruz was this virtue signaling. You guys know what that is? Streetlight Records. You guys know what virtue signaling is? What is it? It's when you signal you have a virtue, man. But you're lying. You know how peacocks show their gay ass feathers? Like that. But they're lying. And the dudes in Santa Cruz, they would do that so much, it annoyed me. You could hear men in Santa Cruz. Are you from here? Man? Okay, great. I hope you're wearing shoes, dude. I can't see, but I'm crossing my fingers. I'm crossing my toes. You can't see that. But yeah, dude, the most annoying thing to me, so the virtue signal, right? Dudes in Santa Cruz, I could hear them coming, like, on their fucking white horse, right? They'd be like, actually, I'm a feminist. Don't piss me off. I'm a feminist. Because I'm all for feminism, right, ma'am? But it's gotta be about fairness, right? It's not, some people think it's about equality. I don't wanna be a man's equal. That's disgusting. Thanks. Yeah, it's all about fairness, and these guys, they're like, I'm a feminist, and then they'd expect things from me. They'd expect me to know how to fucking drive. Yeah, dude, look, if you're a real ally, if you're a real progressive, you need to shut the fuck up and let me hit this curb. My fuzzy steering wheel cover, my choice, okay? Yeah. Dude, recently I saw somebody on Facebook, he drives a motorcycle, and he posted this picture of a gnarly motorcycle accident, and the caption said, remember whenever you get in your car that there are people out there on motorcycles. I was like, remember anytime you get in your motorcycle that I'm texting and driving, bitch. Get out of here, girl power. Alright. Guys, I have to tell, I'm really nervous about this next part because I've never done it before, so you guys get to see it as a premiere, but I live in the Bay Area now, right, and I'm trying to find better ways to cope with road rage, because I drive a Honda Fit, which is it's not intimidating, and so I can't do much. So I try now, when somebody makes me mad, I try to sing. Like, I'll write a song about it. Like, while I'm in the car, I'm just angrily singing a song instead of trying to get my revenge. And so Some guy cut me off in traffic, and I wrote a song for that. Are you guys ready? Yeah? Okay. I'm so nervous. You guys don't know. Like my heart is beating. I have to poop. Like I'm nervous. All right, but let's go. Okay. Here we go. Guy cut me off in traffic. Mind you, like imagine you're driving on like 280. You've been in traffic for like 25 minutes, and you've moved 2 miles. Let's go. Guys, don't look at me. I'm so nervous. Still. All right. Okay, cut me off. You must have the smallest dick I'd say I'd ever seen, but I can't even see it, and that's how small it is. Thank you. It's not as okay. Got me off like a real micro penis man. If dicks are called a package, yours is smaller than a stamp. Oh, tiny, 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 tiny penis. I hate your guts so much. My car wants to kiss your bumper. Oh, it's funny. I'm a switch lanes. I'm a switch lanes. I'm gonna pass this hoe. I put my meat mug on. I put my pedal to the floor. I finally pass the car. I look inside and it's an old broad. It's an old broad. It's an old broad. I'm like, I'm sorry, man. I didn't mean to wish death upon you. You're a girl. You do your thing, girl. Girl power. Okay. All right, that was it. I'm shaking. All right, okay. By the way, your next comedians coming, they're all professional comedians and musicians. So this is just, I'm just warming you guys up. Are you guys warmed up? How are you feeling after this? Okay. Yeah. That song was a song about jumping to conclusions, by the way. It has a very strong moral subtext. Okay. Are you guys ready for your next comedian now? Your first comedian of the show? Your first comedian of the night? Yeah. Okay, cool. This is a real special treat. This man, he does comedy all around the Bay, but he just was a finalist in the World Series of Comedy in Las Vegas. That's right. So you can find his sets on Amazon Prime. Give a real warm welcome to Phil Johnson, everybody. Phil Johnson.
Hey, everybody. Here we are in a record store, Santa Cruz. Nice to see you. Bring it in a little bit. You can come closer. I'm funnier when you're closer. So here's the thing. I was watching a movie with my girlfriend the other night meaning 17 years ago. And in the movie, this guy was serenading his lady. And she turned to me, she said, "You've been a musician this whole time. Why have you never serenaded me?" And I was like, I don't know. So the next morning, I got up real early and I tiptoed into my office and got my trumpet that I don't play very well. And I tiptoed back into the bedroom and started blowing the crap out of the thing. And she was like, "Oh my God, what are you doing?" I said, "I'm serenading you." She said, "Never do that again." That's how you get out of doing stuff like that, guys. So I did write like a little serenading song. That's what we'll play for you now. I stepped into your yard at 2:35 a.m. Guitar strapped to my shoulder, a little pebble in my hand. A small tap gets your attention, and the first notes of my serenade begin. And I sing, "Look here, deep into my eyes, let the love that's in your heart flow over me. Just look here, no wait, don't go away. Just listen to my words and what I'm trying to say. While my friend sneaks in your back door and steals all your stuff, the dragging noise you hear is just your couch being carried off. And when you wake in the morning and everything is gone, maybe you'll reconsider having thrown my stuff on the lawn. So look here, you went on the attack just because the toilet paper faced front instead of back. So look here, this payback's overdue. I took the toilet paper and the toilet too. And when you think about me later with bile in your heart, I'll be thinking about you, buying all new.
co-ed baby shower recently, and no. But my friend, she was like, will you write a song for me about the miracle of childbearing? And I said, you've never heard my songs before, have you? Here we go. Little baby, you were brought here through a miracle and a broken condom. I didn't know sperm carried knives, and somehow you got by the IUD, the diaphragm, a spermicide, and a morning after pill. But if Daddy hadn't been so drunk, and Mommy hadn't run out of batteries, if Daddy pulled out on time, instead of thinking about Angelina Jolie, baby, you wouldn't be here. You'd have been wiped up with a towel. Little baby, will your new life be a happy one? Or will you make your money putting sausage between your buns? Will you be a great, like a hot dog cart, you know? Will you be a great man who brings peace to all the land? Or the type of guy that lures kids into a big white cargo van? And since you're pretty scary, I'm really glad that you're not mine. And I guess I'm pretty happy that your mommy cheated on me this time. So go ahead and be just as evil as you want to be. Hell yes, I dodged that bullet and I'm free. Well, let's see. This is just an odd atmosphere for this. Usually it's in the dark. Everybody's drunk. This is not in the dark. We're drunk. I assume you're drunk. Yeah. I'm going to sing this one. Usually, are you guys married?
We've been together.
You've been together. Okay. How long?
15 years.
15 years. All right. My girlfriend and I, we've been together 31 years. We're not married yet, which means I win. And but I'm going to sing a song for you. This is probably a discussion you've had in your relationship. Been together a long, long time, and it's always been so good. Maybe it can be better. When we go that's not like I haven't done this song. When we go golfing on the greens of love, there's only one hole you won't let me putt. Baby, I'll tell you what. Let me put it in your sister. What you think I meant? Let me put it in your sister. When she's back from the convent. When she comes home for Christmas, I can't help myself. I see her and I want to put my elf up on her shelf. Let me put it in your sister. Whose professional title, also sister. Now look, baby dolls are just a joke. I never do such things, too important to me. Now we're alone and we're making love and we're oh so close, you won't seem so glum when I ask to put it in your bum. Let me put it in your keister. Baby, just hold the time. Right up in your chocolate twister. You call me Dr. Cockenstein. Said a Susan Club that only allows it members. And I hope you'll smile when you remember that I'm not inside your sister. There we go. I put out an album last year, and album's a strong word. I put out a collection of songs last year. It's 33 songs. You can listen to the whole thing in just under 18 minutes. They're very short. It's the world's shortest concept album. If you like albums with a story, it's just the story running through the whole thing. It's called Do You Believe in Tragic? And I want to play you a couple of the songs from that one. So this is one of my favorites from towards the end of the story when things are not going well. He answered the phone. I said I need a large pepperoni and sausage. He said, sir, this is 911. Do you have an emergency? I said, yeah, I need a large pepperoni and sausage. Okay, so, like I said, they're very short. That was the whole song. Thank you. All right. Thank you. I wanted to make sure I had something on there that kids could listen to, like those last couple. And when you write a song for children, it's got to have two things. It's got to have a big, colorful, exciting character, but like an acute situation. All right, so this is a song. You can take this home to put your kids to bed tonight. It's about a fire-breathing dragon getting ready to go sleep. Go night-night for the night. It's called The Dragon Sleeps. The dragon was ready to turn in for the night. He cuddled up in bed and blew out the candle. And then he blew out the candle. And then he blew out the candle. 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 I'll keep going till you fuckers get it. Blew out the candle. Then he blew out the candle. Usually it becomes a sing-along, but don't worry. He blew out the candle. Then he blew out the candle. There we go. Then he blew out the candle. Then he blew out the candle. Then he blew out the candle. And soon the sun came up, and he realized he hadn't gotten any sleep. So he burned down a village. There we go. All right. I am going to do one more song for you before we go, because we're running a little bit late. Don't worry. So I'm sure you can tell by looking at me that as a teenager, I listened to a lot of Afro-Cuban jazz. And good, that was the first laugh I got. All right. No, a lot of rock, a lot of metal, right? Stupidly, I have a degree in jazz. Now, this is what that gets you. But yeah, I listen to a lot of rock and metal, and I was listening to a bunch of the songs from my teenage years, and I was like, these would not come out now. They're violent, they're misogynistic, they're homophobic, they're full of drugs and alcohol, all sorts of bad stuff. So I thought, I should write a song in that vein, but with a more modern mindset about it. So that's what this is. Lock up your daughters, we're coming for them. We're gonna have some consensual sex. If they don't wanna, we're gonna respect that. Cause I'm a good feminist. Well, it's Saturday night, I'm feeling alright. I manifest gratitude, I'm blessed. And tonight we're gonna rock until appropriate hour. And they get 8 hours of rest. 8 hours of rest. Cause I wanna rock. Well, that means being inclusive of people and their cultures, not appropriating them. I wanna rock. And that means being conducive to a balanced life, work and play, recording all good 10. I wanna rock. Don't drink too much, don't drive the Uber. We'll make sure you're staying hydrated. And then tomorrow, go do some yoga. Your root chakras looking kind of faded. Well, we're hitting the town, tearing it down. Put up and gentrify this bitch. But we'll always make sure that there's affordable housing. We'll put it underneath the bridge, underneath the bridge. 'Cause I wanna rock. Well, I find my work fulfilling. Invest in companies that are ecologically sound. I wanna rock. I don't need no 401k. From cowboy to rebel, with a master IRA. I wanna rock. I wanna rock. Do you wanna rock? If you wanna rock, then that's okay. This is a judgment-free zone, and everybody keeps their own. But I wanna rock. If you wanna rock, our difference is just to be embraced. I don't see color, I don't see race. Not even sure you got a face. Not even sure you got a face. I wanna rock. Cause you got a spark, you'll never hear me in the skirt. I'm even when I'm drunk. I wanna rock.
School of Rock was a real teacher. That's sick. All right, one more time for Phil Johnson, everybody. Yeah, Phil Johnson. Okay, are you ready to continue this party? Yeah. All right, your next comedian coming to the stage performs all over the Bay. He runs a show in San Francisco called About Last Night. He runs another open mic in San Francisco. He's fresh off of Sketch Fest, so it's gonna be a real delight for all of you. Make it loud for Ben Vicini.
I'm gonna need I'm gonna need like 1 minute, so keep clapping.
I'd kill the time for you, but you already saw how my singing goes, so. One more song is crazy. Wait, no, you know what, Phil, do you know how to freestyle?
No.
He said no. I'm just kidding. Does anybody know how to freestyle? Yeah. You do? He does? No way. I don't know how to freestyle. He does. Do it right now. Do freestyle about cardboard cutouts. If you want, I'm gonna be freestyle about cardboard cutouts.
My girlfriend threw me under the bus. Freestyle about cardboard cutouts.
Oh my god. Wait, speaking of, I can't. No, did you guys see what just happened up the street? And I won't tell you, it will ruin the comedy. But then, if you guys want to feel like strong emotions, go up the street a little bit and just ask somebody that stopped on the sidewalk what happened. Anyway, this is fast. Okay, yeah, no, okay, more freestyle. Wait, okay. Who else knows how to do something? Who else has a musical talent? Wait, I'll point at some. Oh, lady in the bucket hat. I see you. She went. She looked away in humble experienceness. Is that not true? It's true. Look at you. Look at you with all your blue matching. I know you got something. Do you know? Oh, both of you. What do you do? You look like you used to sell weed and now you sell candles. It's good. In a good way. Weed scented candles. I'd have one. My landlord would hate it, but weed scented candles. Yeah. You ready?
Sure.
Okay. Wait, let me give you this microphone.
Give it one more time for the Santa Cruz Comedy Festival for Thank you for buying me some time.
Okay, can y'all see it?
I'm gonna sit down so you can't see me in the back. I'm Ben. I'm a poorly closeted theater kid. So, anyone in here ugly? Yeah. How's this sound mix-wise? Sound check really quick. Can you hear both fine? Yeah. Cool. This is for the ugly people. If you're hot, shut the fuck up. Look at him go, you're thinking as you're watching me. Used to be a chubby freaky nerd in school. Well, look at me now, I'm no longer in school. Yes, I was told this career is a battlefield. I should yield, I will never be a star. Well, I hate to admit, but I think they were right. I'll never go far. And it's so tough to make a living off of doing what I do. I know I'll never make it, even with luck, even with skill. I can still never climb the highest hill, and that's that. I'm not hot enough to make a living off of playing music. Fuck, I'm not nearly hot enough to make a living off of playing music. That's why they tell me, Ben, oh dear, you do so much better as a music engineer. Fuck off, yeah, they make more money, but that's not why you think I should stop. It's cause you think I'm not hot. Have you ever seen a hot sound engineer before? Give it up for Matt. exception. I'm sorry, I love you back. And there's everyone who was telling me that I should quit staying sick. Can't see my face in the pit. No, you might think people pity me cause they feel sorry. They do. Well, life is an audition. You need confidence. That's why this song is meant to be my way of fishing. All of you for compliments, give them to me now. I don't care if you fake it. I'm so fragile that I'll take it. Anything to distract from the fact I'll never make it. All because, oh, I'm not hot enough to make a living off of playing music. No, I'm not nearly hot enough to make a living off of playing music. Part of the product is the sexuality. You can make a living on a good personality, which I also don't have. But why get one now? The point of it would be lost. These mistakes I'm making are proof that I cannot make it as a musician. It's all intentional, that's how the solo is supposed to sound. That too. And I said, no, you don't know what's best for me. Though I appreciate the honesty and change of keys. Cause I'm not hot enough to make a living off of playing music. No, I'm not nearly hot enough to make a living off of playing music. I'm not hot enough to make a living off of playing music. Who cares if I am hot enough? My life is mine, I'll live it how I choose it. Cause I am smart enough to make a living off of playing music. I am talented enough to make a living off of playing music. I am Jewish enough to make a living off of playing music. Just gotta be confident enough to make a living, to make a living, to make it. Thank you. Don't wear rings when you play, Jesus Christ. That was for me. Ugly people, make some noise. See, I didn't say anything. I gained confidence. You all, anyone in here alone? There, one person. Everyone else is lying to themselves. So, if you would like to meet someone, this song is for you. A little cautionary tale. That's the wrong key. You can hear my breathing in this microphone. It's really, really weird. Love, that's all we wanna find. Everyone here is of the same damn mind. The one thing we're dreaming of is to fall in love. Well, if anyone out here is trying to find a maid, lucky for you, I've got a PSA. I know a group of people from whom which you should stay away. I'll rewrite that lyric, cause it's not a religion, it's not a race. They're the ultimate disgrace. I'm talking poets and musicians and comedians too. Artists are fucked up in the head, their inner psyche is screwed. Anyone here at Streetlight Records about the worst you can do? Suck, don't date performers because they're selfish, egotistical, conceited and mean. The worst ones prey on the women that are new close to landing their next role. Sense of pretentiousness is out of control. I've never met a music major that had a soul. Oh, the dancers, they spin for you and then they split. Don't even get me started on the theater kid. Life is an improv game caught in their zip-zap-zap. Theater kids are worse than cops, and if there's any talent there, it just makes their egos flare. Their personality shoved into an acoustic guitar. Go watch the bar, ruin covers at a talkative bar. Use all that dough to treat his lady to a date at Sbarro's. Don't date performers because you think that maybe they can satisfy you with sex, but while you're riding them, they're busy writing their next set. No privacy, they're making jokes about what you did in bed. Don't date performers. You will find you're more alone than when you were alone. Your second place to jokes, to concerts, sets, and shows. Someone can get me a napkin, I'd really fucking appreciate it. Dear God, please forgive me, for I must atone. I think the pot and the kettle are both my own. The cost of being a bohemian is being alone. I wouldn't date me. I like my job, but I don't really like the man I've become. I have to yell in front of strangers in order to have fun. Too busy finding the limelight for finding the one. No, I wouldn't date me because I'm selfish, egotistical, conceited, and mean. I'm not the worst, but being self-aware doesn't make me clean. I guarantee nobody knows an artist better than me, so I'm gonna warn ya. Don't date performers. Hookups are fine, especially if they're named Bambasini and they're playing the piano in a record store and his phone number is 650251384. That is not my phone number, I wouldn't give that up. I'm so wet right now. Thank you. I'm gonna do one more song. Anyone in here have parents? I don't know how to lead into this one. Anyone have parents that are too obsessed with your sex life? Cool. Me neither. This is a song that I'm sure anyone with religious parents can relate to. Yeah, we're gonna get weird. Imagine that's the song, they just cough and leave. When I was little, Mom and Dad, they said, son, all we ask as reimbursement for your childhood is one simple task. Please get a girlfriend, have grandkids, we'll have them at long last. She could be any girl in the world, just as long as she's a Jewish girl. So she could be black, Asian, or white. Don't care about her personality, age, weight, or height. She doesn't even need to love me. My parents did alright, just as long as she's a Jewish girl. So anything else, you just don't care. Could be anywhere between deplorable or debonair. She could stab me every hour, but as long as the Star of David is there. Love you too. They're non-stop talking all about the girl girl who's into holla makes me wanna put a bullet in my fucking amygdala. Fall in love with any broad, long as she knows the one true God. She could have failed every class and opposed to eating ass. Stormed the Capitol en masse. Hey, where was she on January 6th? It doesn't matter, just don't be a chick. So now, ba-da-da-bow, ba-da-ba-da-bow, ba-da-ba-ba-ba-bow, ba-da-bow, ba-da-da-bow, ba-da-da-ba-bow. She could tip instead of cash with a used pregnancy test. You could ask her favorite Beatle and she'd say Pete Best. The wildest thing she ever did in bed was her taxes. Could be a prude, could be a slut. Why does my mom care about that? What the fuck? Well, either way, I won't be whining. When Jewish girls lose their virginities, they tear their l'chaim. Orphans with a katana, but none of that matters if she does Rosh Hashanah. Her family tree could say she's only 2%. Well, babe, that's how I like my milk. I think you're heaven sent, even though we don't believe in heaven. But I don't care what you believe, as long as her name's Rachel, that's Jewish enough for me. You know what, no, fuck it, I'll marry a Catholic, that's at least Catholic correct. Our respective lack of secularity made us sexually repressed. Some kids went through an emo phase to make our parents pissed. My rebellion was bringing home an atheist. This is not in the song, I'm just gonna raise this up. Oh wow, key change up. Could be a girl, non-binary or guy. At this point, I don't think they care if she is alive. But if she used to know the Aleph Bet, then bet they'd approve. My alcoholic, killer, stalker, ableistic, children mocker, robber, right-wing, racist, glee fan, super into NFTs and interbred and problematic. Don't forget she's dead and Catholic, flatter, fascist, fucking missing all of her screws. Parents won't care as long as she's Jewish. I forgot that lyric. 5.
One more time for Ben Kazim. Fuck yeah. Keyboard prodigy, what the hell? Ooh. Was that me? Okay, cool, huh? Okay, cool. Hold on. Alright. Anyway, I really related, Ben. First of all, I know it's shocking to hear, but I didn't grow up conventionally attractive. So, I know, very shocking. But so, I thought, so growing up, me and men, I thought we were cool. I thought we were homies. Because you know how men treat you when they think you're ugly and they treat you like you're a person? So, you know, I thought we were cool. And then one day something changed. One of them tried to kiss me. I was like, bro, that's gay. Yeah. Anyway, he's right. Don't date performers. I joke about fucking homeless people, but I would never even joke about dating a performer or a comedian. So it's serious. Although I'll tell you what, I put the whore in performer, if you know what I'm saying. Hey, okay, speaking of performers, are we, okay, cool. I'm stalling, but how you guys feeling? How you feeling? Are you ready for more music? Ready for more music? Yeah, you're enjoying yourselves? Fuck yeah, okay, you guys are enjoying yourselves. I see you, thank you for being here, thank you for the venue, I love Streetlight Records. And thank you, Matt, for doing the audio engineering. You're not ugly. We have matching tattoos, so if he's ugly, I'm ugly, and I'm gonna fight Ben or whatever. Okay, cool. Are we ready? We're getting ready. Okay, cool. Your next comedian coming to the stage. She is mostly working out of Los Angeles, so you already know she's kind of famous, and she works in New York City too. She runs a show called Variety Pack, and she started out in Broadway, and we are blessed that she ended up here. So give a nice warm welcome to Jen Liv.
Hold on. Hi, everybody. I've got my headshot and everything. Thank you so much. Thanks for having me. How about Ben, you guys? Wow. He's great. I'm like, finally, someone more talented than me. God. It gets old doing shows with just straight comedians. I'm like, ooh, music. So my name is Jen Liv. I'm a former New Yorker. Any ex-New Yorkers in here? Yes! Okay, my whole set's for you. We're just going to talk about New York. That's it. I love meeting ex-New Yorkers mostly because you can recognize the cold, dead look in their eyes. I'm just like, well, what blocks were you stationed at? And what years were you serving? I play 16 musical instruments, you guys. And I don't even have, thank you, I don't even have one album in here. I am colorblind though, you guys, so like all the red flags just look like green flags, you know what I mean? So I'm engaged to a musician. But yeah, so I was trying to get on Broadway, auditioned a lot. I was stationed on 44th between 8th and 9th, right by the Phantom of the Opera, so I'd pass by the sign and just be like, ah! My neighbors just be like, shut the fuck up! I was like, they're listening, yay! I have an audience, much like my gorgeous audience today. Yeah, I studied theater, former theater kid, and I didn't really get anything out of that degree, except this next impression. You guys want to hear an impression? Yeah. Okay, this is my impression of an opera singer laughing at a joke till she realizes the joke is about her, okay? Thank you. Oh, yeah. I actually used to teach music for a little while. Nothing exciting, okay, you guys? I'm talking like under age 5, Old MacDonald, etc. Just like Old MacDonald had a farm. But I had this Russian boss who just constantly hazed me. She'd just be like, Yenifyor, your voice, he's so ugly. You should take your teacher to the street and shoot him. He's ruining your voice. I was like, what? But the parents ask if I'm on Broadway. She's like, they suck it up. I'm like, yeah, I left that job to get into waiting tables. Anyone else in service, hospitality? Yeah, I see you. Yeah, let's go. But it's really tough, because I'm an artist. Anyways, I rewrote this song about just a day in the life waiting tables. Lady, can't you see? I'm busy. I see you there. Please stop tapping me. I'll get your drink. I want to scream. When a table sits, I want to ride. This table talks and I'm slipping on down. They scream and run around and hide. But I gotta pay rent even though this is toxic. It's tough to keep me now. With my money down. I need your tip right now in my bank account. Intoxicate me now. I need your money now. Intoxicate me now. Thank you. Thank you. It's a little Brittany. She gets it. Yeah, I worked at BB King's in Times Square, and somebody last night was like, "What do they serve there?" And I was like, "Roaches." One day I went to just hand a plate of wings to a guest, and there was just a roach swimming in the sauce, like alive. Like, what can you do with that? The management didn't care. They're like, what do you want? It's Times Square, it's a basement. It's Times Square, it's a basement. What do you do? Kind of reminds me of my neighbor, first time I met him. I was just like walking in front of my building, finally decided to say hi, and I was like, good morning. He's like, show me your feet. I was like, no, thank you. And he's like, they're so white. I was like, thank you. Thank you. Harassment just like hits way different in LA. I'm like in gridlock traffic, just trying to move like 1 inch forward, and someone just like lays over the top of my car. They just like lay on my car, and I'm like, excuse me. I'm like, hi, good morning, sir. Do you mind to get off my car so I can move forward that 1/4 inch? Hello, good morning, hi. And he's just like, ah. You didn't see that? It was ah. And I was like, no, thank you. Oh my God, thank you so much. I just had some this morning. Thank you. Thank you so much. It's very sweet. I have terrible judgment, as we've identified by Ben. You know, just I'm dating a musician, and you know, I've been on a lot of crazy dates, but probably the craziest one, a guy asked me to come up to his apartment, and I said no the first time, and then 49 times later, I was like, okay. So he basically was like, you know, living. He said, hey. I do like to freestyle, so I'll kind of like sing this one for you guys. I don't remember this guy's name, but he asked me to come upstairs, and like I said, I waited for him to ask 49 times, and on the 50th time I said yes, and he told me to watch out cause his mom, and then he said, wait, just kidding, my roommate's asleep on the couch, and it definitely was his mom, and I went into his room, and it was like, old dirty cereal bowls, remote controllers, candy wrappers, just spread out on the bed. It was disgusting. And he's like, take a seat. And I was like, sure. So I sat on the bed, and I just, you know, I'm a people pleaser. Immediately I sat on the bed, I don't want to hurt his feelings, and he takes off my shoes and just starts grabbing up my feet like they're an edible arrangement. You know, just like, each toe is a grape, just sucking off each toe. And I'm like, I'm so horrified, you guys. I don't want to hurt his feelings. I don't want to make him set down my feet. So I was just like, where'd you get that ring from? And he's like, my father gave it to me. My father's father gave it to him. I don't know how much it's worth. And I was just like, oh, okay. He's like, do you want to lay down? And I was like, yes, because again, people pleaser and no self-esteem. So I lay down, and he's like, you know I kind of jumped into the foot thing, but is it okay that I have a foot fetish? And I was like, for you, yes. I'm not here to kink shame. Do your thing, dude. But you know, I had to draw the line there right after I let him make out with you. And that was the end of that one, you guys. No more feet. No, thank you. It's just like, thank you. Thank you so much. I love improvising. I love music. I love theater. You gotta relax sometimes, you know. I love going to this Korean spa in LA. Do you guys have like Korean spas around? You can just go. They got hot pools. They got cold pools. Basically, you get naked. You go in the basement. And you jump in the cold pool, and then you jump in the hot pool, and you reverse back and forth. And I actually got in trouble for having sex there. I wasn't even doing it, okay? But I was naked, and I was in the cold pool, and it was time for me to get into the hot pool. And the woman, well, she was having the religious experience, okay? She had leg from railing to railing, head back. I'm like, ma'am, excuse me, do you mind if I just, I'm free, naked. If I just hop into the hot pool without entering your birth canal, how do I get into there? And she just looked up at me and was like, oh! I'm like, no! I already said I had some this morning, no. But yeah, auditioning in New York is like way different than auditioning in LA. So I'll give you a little example of auditioning in New York for you, okay? All right. Thank you, Matt. Okay, so I'm gonna do a New York audition. If someone wants to take my headshot. Thank you. Hi, thanks guys for being on my audition. It's gonna come up, don't worry. Never done this before.
All right, up next we got Jen Liv.
Hi.
All right, so here you play 16 instruments.
That's true.
It's really impressive. So you play violin?
No, every other instrument though, besides violin, yeah.
Can't even play like a little bit of violin?
I'm so sorry, no violin.
All right. Can you dance?
Yeah, yeah,
Can you
sure.
do any tumbling, backflips, high wire stuff?
What, is this for
New
Wicked?
production.
Okay, new production,
Okay.
okay.
Let's hear the song.
Did that really just happen? Have I actually understood this weird.
Actually, we're just gonna do the last 8 bars, okay?
Okay. Held in such high esteem. When people see me, they will scream. For half of us, his favorite team.
Actually, you know what? Let's just do the last high note. See if we can do that.
Okay, sure.
2, 3, 4. Actually, you know what? Let's just get the last 8th note that you sing. Okay? 2, 3, 4. You know, something's wrong here. Can you try an octave lower?
Lower?
2, 3, 4.
I.
Ooh, I like that. Let's go another octave down. There we go.
Okay.
2, 3, 4.
I.
Yeah, that was incredible.
Really? Oh my
That
god.
was really, really inspiring. You know, you inspired us. You know, Josh Groban.
All right, get out of here. Thank you so much. Did not book that one. Thank you. So I moved to LA and I'm like, well, maybe I'm not good enough to sing in New York, but maybe good enough for LA. And my commercial agent actually had me audition for a mom in the supermarket who can sing the last couple notes from this song from Wicked, Divine Gravity. Maybe you know it's like 4 notes. So I really thought I was going to book this one. I really was like, who else can do this? I'm going to book this. And I'm always going to cast for moms. So can you hit the LA track for me?
All right, how's it going? Tell us your name.
Hi, I'm Jen Liv.
Okay, show us your hands. All right, let's just get into the song.
Okay, great. What key did you want it in? Or is there like a track or anything to sing with?
Honestly, it doesn't matter. We're just going to auto-tune the shit out of it.
I didn't book it. Can you believe this shit? And they made me sing those last 4 notes with no track for like 10 minutes, just pretending to give permission to eat a granola bar to a child. So it kind of went like this. They're like, that's great. Can you do it again, but like say the words, well, okay. It's like, well, okay. And 10 more minutes went by and I didn't book it. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I truly have no concept of time, but I'm guessing I'm rounding at the end of this. Anyone? Okay. I'm going to wrap it up now, you guys. Thank you so much. You guys are an amazing audience. Give yourselves a round of applause. You guys are great. And it's my first time in Santa Cruz. First time here. First time at Streetlight Records. It's pretty awesome, so I'm excited. Like I was saying earlier, I'm colorblind. I have pretty terrible judgment. Most of the time, love doesn't work out for me. Most of the time, it's actually tainted. So feel free to sing along if you know the song. You know this one, right? Yeah. Sometimes I feel I've got to run away. I've got to get away from the pain you drive into the heart of me. The love we share seems to go nowhere, and I've lost my life for a toss and turn. I can't sleep at night. Once I ran from you, now I run from you. This tainted love you've given, I give you all a girl could give you. Take my tears and that's unhealing. Oh, tainted love. Oh, I can't hear it. Tainted love. Can you guys hear it? Don't touch me, please. I cannot stand the way it sees. I can't hear that anymore, right? It's fine. Now I'm gonna pack my things and go. Tainted love. Oh, tainted love. Tainted love. I'm Jen Liv. Thank you so much. Thank you, Sam. Thank you so much. Streetlight Records.
One more time for Jen Liv! What the hell? This woman is so talented. She knows how to play 16 instruments, and she played Britney Spears on the harmonica. I'm so thankful to be here today. Are you guys feeling? You guys good? You guys doing good? Yeah. All right, you guys ready for your headliners? Headliners, people, headliners. All right, closing out the show. coming straight from Pigeon Heart, Tennessee, we've got the Satan Sisters. That's right. And they're handing out literature right now. They got pamphlets. If you read it out loud and you get cursed, that's on you. So be careful. Right, I'm selling for time. Did you get a picture of me? Take a picture of me. Okay, cool. Satan Sisters. I love that. There we go. Okay, okay, guys. Make it. Are you guys?
Yeah, we're good.
All right.
All right.
All right, there we go. One more time for the Satan Sisters.
Well, hello everyone. Welcome sinners. Welcome to this house of worship. We are here today to be in communion with His dark Lord. Everyone give me a hail, Satan. Give me a hail, Satan. Hail, Satan. Well, before we do anything, we should do our call to prayer. Please open the literature and we will read the prayer, if you will. Our Daddy, who art in hell, cursed be thy name. From king and come, thy will be done, as the people who live in heaven. Give us this night our nightly vice, and encourage our trespasses as we trespass on private property. Lead us into temptation and deliver us from fascist Christians. For thine is the power bottom and the horny forever and ever. Hail Satan! Oh, yes, sinners, we are so happy to be here today. Let us introduce ourselves. Over here is my sister, Tammy Satan. Put your hands together. And my name is Hormantha Satan, but my friends just call me Whore. And this here is Spoons. I'm adopted. Hi. Well, sinners, we're here to sing some songs for you and to invite the dark Lord into your bodies. Please let the devil come inside you. Well, now, hey there, sinners. Hey now. Come on, sit on down. Sit down. And let the devil come inside. Yeah.
Well, now God is plan A, but the devil, he's got plan B. So go on, let him come
Inside you. We know you waited for so long, but now we're here to teach you
wrong is right,
and right is wrong. Well, don't worry, stranger, about how God's anger. He's got some better shit to do, yeah.
Let God has slammed the door on you, but you left that window open.
Out pops the devil, peekaboo. Well, now God has bucked you up a time or two, but if you've got horses,
Tell the devil,
he'll make glue. Yeah, he really, yes, he really wants to come inside you. Oh, he really, yeah, he really wants to come inside you. Yes, hail Satan.
hail Satan. Thank you. Now that you're all dressed up,
Yes, you can feel the dark Lord throbbing inside of you. I feel that presence throb. Now, some of you might be wondering, who are you? Why are you here? And we're here to clarify that. We are the literal daughters of Satan. But let us tell you, how did the Satan Sisters become the Satan Sisters? Well, one night many years ago, at a crossroads in Memphis, Tennessee, there was a woman at the crossroads of midnight. Her name was Linda Marie McDonald's Presley McDougal's McBride. Oh, and she saw a man at the crossroads, but it wasn't a man. It was a half man, half goat. Well, Linda Marie, she was pulling out her pepper spray
when all of a sudden she looked down and saw the biggest goddamn Billy Goat dick she had ever seen. Linda Marie was not one for a missed opportunity. They made bestial love under the moonlight that night. It was disgusting. But out popped little Tammy and Whoremantha Satan 6 months, 6 weeks, and 6 days later. Twin daughters of the devil. Linda Marie didn't waste no time. She saw down there a little horn, caught him singing and dancing, and entered them straight into the beauty pageant circuit to praise the dark word of their daddy. But after too many unexplained deaths, we were forced to go out into a van that we stole and start singing through Daddy's favorite medium of folk music. And that's how the band was born.
But you know, there was Tammy, there was Whoremantha, but something was missing. Now, no one really knows the origin of spoons, you know. Daddy said he just found me one day, a feral child, all covered in grease and oil. No means of communication, just 2 spoons clasped in my hands. And I was spooning and howling at the moon. Ah! Clackety, clackety, clack, 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 to communicate. Now, Daddy brought me home, he washed me off, and he said after 2 weeks, that shit got so annoying, he gave me the power of speech, and now I never shut up. I love to talk. I love to talk about things I love to talk about, like I like to groom myself. I keep what I cut off, and late at night, I hunt domestic animals, and
That's how spoons join the
I
band.
have a great time.
Thank you, spoons. Well, the point is this. We are here now in a van we stole. We are the literal daughters of Satan. And we are here to preach his dark word. We're here to preach the dark word of the dark Lord, our Father. Oh, we're here to preach the dark word of the dark Lord, our Father. Oh, we're here to preach the dark word of the dark Lord, our Father. Oh. Hail Satan!
Sinners! I can tell y'all wanted to get there, and I appreciate that about you, for sure.
Yes, we call our type of proselytizing edging because we almost get you there.
I'll leave you right.
Anyway, so, you know, we're on the road a lot, and you know how it is with kin. You fight a lot. And we fight a lot about things like normal families, like money and WMDs. And man, actually, Tammy, you should introduce this song since you were the one who had this happen to us.
That's true. This song's about a fella I met down in my Florida years. I don't know if y'all know, I did do a semester at Tampa State and another few at the Tampa State Penitentiary. But anywho, back in those days, I met all manner of exotic men and reptiles. This here song's about a little fella named Kenny, who in the end turned out to have a little bit of love for all of us sinners. Kenny, oh Kenny, you loved us in a family way. Kenny, oh Kenny, you loved us and left us, and now there'll be hell to pay. Well, I met Kenny at the liquor store. I was out of Chardonnay and I was raring for more. And then I saw a great big sensuous man with a snake tattoo on that farmer's tan. And oh my sweet Beelzebub, I knew then and there that it would be true love. And that week Kenny was my paramour until he up and left me for my sister whore. Well, I crashed my car in the pale moonlight. I was bleeding from my head and I looked up right. Well, Kenny pulled up in his pickup truck, rolled his window down and said, "Wanna fuck?" Well, Tammy was passed out in
in the front, and I gave him some head. Well, we loved each other for so many moons, till he disappeared with my sister's spoons.
Well, I followed Kenny in a van that I stole. Then I hit him in the crosswalk and I tossed him in the hole. 'Cause Kenny loved my sisters, but he didn't love me. But little did he know that that was not a fucking option. So now Kenny eats through a hole in the door. But I'll leave a little extra when we're going on tour.
Spoons, did you remember to feed Kenny before we left?
Oh no.
Spoons, you're keeping pets, you gotta learn responsibilities.
I know. Kenny will be fine. He'll just eat what's left of his legs.
Kenny, oh Kenny, you loved us in a family way. Kenny, oh Kenny, you loved us and left us, and now they'll be held to
Kenny, goddamn it, Kenny.
You loved us and left us, and now they'll be held to pay. Thank you so much, sinners. Thank you so much, But us fighting all the time, the Kenny years were dark years, and we had to learn Daddy's most important lesson, which is forgiveness.
And we all know what comes with forgiveness is
Resentment! This song is called Forgiveness and Resentment. Forgiveness is pretending like you're okay when you're really not okay.
forgiveness is when I take a deep breath and realize that I was right the whole time.
Forgiveness is when you swallow your pride 'cause you know they can't handle the truth.
Resentment builds when your sister's such a stupid bitch that went to city college.
Resentment builds when you take my favorite sweater and then stretch it super big in the tits.
Resentment builds when you're fighting all the time and it interrupts my dreaming at night.
Resentment builds when your sister's such a stupid bitch doesn't do shit. Tambour, shut up. You're a stupid, 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 stupid slut.
Forgiveness is letting go of the past to make room for new beginnings.
Thank y'all. You all know about those dynamics. Anyway, speaking of new beginnings, Spoons had a new experience recently.
A sexual one.
666!
Saw my best friends kissing and I was wondering what I was kissing. Lesbianism.
Oh, lesbianism!
I thought I needed caulking 'cause my brain was chained and locked in heterosexual prison. Know what I was missing.
Now if you get the notion, Spoons, you don't need no love potion, Spoons. You can love a woman if you want.
Really?
And what Kenny don't know won't hurt him if you do some friendly flirting.
Kenny never got me squirting out my cunt.
It ain't right, no, it ain't right. Just to do it on a spite. Make your boyfriend jealous or turn him on. But if your love is true, then her heart will come to you. Daddy always knew you were a dyke.
On your sacrificial altar, you can lay somebody's daughter.
Lesbian sex ritual gets her done.
Well, girls just wanna have fun, but when she's covered in deer blood,
I might just realize that she's the one. And I do already speak in tongues.
Don't touch me for a minute.
Thank y'all, Sin.
you, Sinner.
That's just a little bit about us sisters.
You know, but we've been talking about ourselves. Oh, I'm so sorry. We should be talking about you, sinners. We're here for you. We're here for your souls, and we want them for Daddy. And he told us he wasn't going to give us any credit cards back until we did that. Tammy stole like a catamaran and a warhead. And now we have to tour in this van and try and make it work. But we want you to know that no matter your darkest times, you should always ask, what would Satan do? Well, I'm in debt to the IRS, and I just made a real bad bet.
I just left with my best friend after we said never again.
And I just stole a pregnant cow. What am I to do with it now?
It's trying times like these that brings us to our knees to ask, what would Satan do? Yeah, what would Satan do? Oh, yeah, what would Satan do?
Well, he would say, bet everything you got on red.
Go ahead and fuck that friend.
Raise that baby cow as your own.
That's what Satan do.
Yeah, that's what Satan do.
Yeah, that's what Satan do.
All right, sinners, now we're here for you. Tell us your sins. Confess to us. Do we have a sinner out there? Please, sir, you, on your phone.
Sinner, sailor, up front.
Up front, yes.
What is the worst thing you've done this week?
Probably drink a lot.
Oh, hell yes.
Yes, that's good for you. Because here's the thing, even though it gives you negative life here, Daddy made it so it gives you positive life in hell. So you actually just get to spend more time there. That's what Satan do. That's what Satan do. That's what Satan do.
Yeah.
Anybody else? Any other sinner?
Purple shirt. You look quite sinful, actually.
Yeah, it looks like you got a snake around your
You
neck.
must be like
That's a Florida necklace right there. That's a Florida bolero.
That is quite a collection of foreskins you have around your neck.
Did you not know that they give you those like lace at the airport in Tampa? They do.
Now, sister, let him tell us how he just ruined his life.
Oh yeah, Sandra, please tell us, how are you ruining your life and how can Daddy help you?
There's so many ways. How can I count the ways?
We'll try.
I think enjoying your music so much.
That is bad.
That's what we love to hear. That's backhanded praise. I think Daddy loves that. Thank you.
Excuse
You know,
me.
I feel like poor taste is a sign of being a patriotic American. So good for you, sir. Good
Yeah.
for you. And that's what Satan do. Yeah, that's what Satan do. Yeah, that's what Satan do.
Sarah, you started the Aurora Borealis shirt with like, I don't know what's on
You
it.
know who you are.
Yeah, we see you, Santa.
You look like you've been sinning for a long time.
Yeah, but you sinned with like the beats, you know.
You sinned
You're not
before
bad.
DNA evidence, so
Yeah.
I like that.
Sir, can you please confess your soul to us right here in this here record store, this house of worship?
He gave the baby a finger, but I think we can all agree, fuck babies.
You know, and actually, in hell, that's how you take their temperature. That's what Satan do, and that's what Satan do, and that's what Satan do. Ooh, oh, you, ma'am, very cool lady with the pirate shirt.
Yeah.
Now we're talking
you are.
about you.
Are they a mime or a pirate? I can't
I don't
tell.
know, you are a cool woman.
Mime your sins to us from over
Yeah,
there.
please, tell us your sins. Not the really heavy ones. We don't want to bring the energy down.
Just the
But-
ones that have been in the back of your mind. for
Yeah,
a long
don't
Just
time.
like federal offenses.
We already know, yeah. Yes, 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 sinner. Sodomy! Sodomy in the house! Sodomy!
Yeah.
That's what Dad loves to do the most. Oh my goodness.
Have you tried a threesome with him? Maybe later tonight.
And they didn't name a whole city after it if it wasn't fun. So don't you worry, no big city.
Yeah, because that's what Satan do. Yeah, that's what Satan do. Yeah, that's what
asking you
one more. How
A big
pretty.
one.
No, look at these two on. Like you guys been dating like
Clinging to each
yeah,
other.
I know, like. Yes, you're very clean. We like that though.
Yeah,
Daddy wants you to be
codependence.
clean.
We love it.
Yeah, absolutely. Make sure you share your locations with each other. Please do. That's not real trust unless you have that. Well,
That is what they do.
yeah, that is what. Sandra, please tell us what are your troubles? Confess to us. You've got plans.
She's got concepts of some plans.
Because that's what Satan do. Yeah, that's what Satan do. And that's what Satan do. Thank you so much, Sandra.
Thank you so much for participating. God blessings on all y'all. You are forgiven.
Well, we have to say goodbye now. It's been so good. It was good for me.
I had a great time.
I felt it was good.
It was okay.
Sometimes it's mediocre and I lie, you know. But I'm, saying goodbye. We always leave with this song. It's a lullaby, and it's a song that our daddy used to sing when he went out to do his night work. Goodbye, spoons, sweet dreams. Hope you can sleep over the sound of their screams.
Good night, Tammy. Rest your head. Dream of Miami while I make some people dead.
Good night, whore. Can't sleep no more. With all these sinners scratching underneath the floor. Good night, sisters. The night is long. How can we sleep when there's so many doing wrong? Good night, sinners. Good night, the damned.
Good night, the damned.
Good night forever. Good night forever.
Good night forever.
Good night forever. Thank you so much. If you loved our proselytizing and you just didn't get there this time, we are going to be at Woodhouse Brewery at 8 o'clock, so come see us again. It's going to be exactly the same as this, but come see us. Thank you, Sinner.
Thank you,
Tanner.
Good night.
All right, everybody, that was the Satan Sisters, and that was our closer for the show. Give it up one more time. And one more time for everybody. Give it up for yourselves for being here this whole show. Yeah, give it up for yourselves for singing a lot. And give it up for the other comics. Phil Johnson, Ben Vicini, Jen Liv. They ran away to the other shows, which we have all day and maybe tomorrow. No, it's just today. So catch the last shows. Come get flyers for me with the rest of the shows. I think the next one is at Abbey Coffee Lounge or at Woodhouse or at Get Faded Barbershop. Anyway, we got a bunch. Come get flyers. I'm gonna pass them out and I'm gonna throw them at you. Come get flyers and come. Thank you for coming.
Give it up for your host!
Yeah, give it up for me. Thank you. And for Matt for doing sound. All right, cool.